soft, smoky, pink, nude kind of ish look that I saw on YouTube here. I totally forgot who it was, but I will give credit to whoever has inspired me. It's a very soft look. Everything that I had used today, I'm going to list below. This is a very soft, pink, nice prom look. And if you guys want to see how I created this look and recreate it yourself, please keep watching. Since this is a prom look and you want it to stay on all night, we're first going to moisturize our face. So after we've moisturized our face, we're going to start with a primer. I'm going to use a BB cream because the BB cream for me stays on, like makes my foundation stay on longer. So I'm going to be using the Dream Fresh BB cream from Maybelline, and it is in the color Medium Sheer Tint. And the reason why I'm going to use this instead of a primer is because I feel like the BB cream is going to give you a little more hold. The next thing we're going to do is move on to foundation. Now the foundation I am using is L'Oreal True Match in the color N3. And the reason why I'm using this color is because you don't want to go too dark on your face, because you can't really fix that if your face is different from your neck. You want to kind of match it to your neck and your body and your hands rather than just going dark on the face, because you can build up the darkness. I'm always going to go back and darken it up with bronzer. So I do 3 big circles. I put some on my chin. I kind of just put 3 dots on my forehead and then 2 dots on the side. Don't forget to drag it down, because you really need to like drag it down, not make it look like a mask on your face. Since I do have some imperfections right here and everything, I'm not going to be taking my Pro Longwear right now because my Pro Longwear is a little bit lighter, so I'm going to kind of use that for highlighting right here. I am going to use my Revlon Color Stay Concealer in the color Light Medium, and this is kind of the color of my face, so I am going to kind of cover them up, like right there. All we're going to do is pat it down. My eyebrows, as you guys can see, are pretty thick and pretty like crazy. So all I really do is I use this Milani eyebrow pencil, and it is in the color dark brown. It's called Easy Brow. It looks like an Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just gonna like fast forward through this because I mean it's not really an eyebrow routine. All it is just filling it in. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this. The first thing we are going to do is we're going to prime our eyes because we do not want that creasing throughout the day, right girls? So I'm going to use that with a little concealer brush, and I am using the BH Cosmetics Eye and Lip Primer. It's a soft look, so we're not going to really be packing on that color. Alright, and just some on the bottom. I picked up this one from Jordana Cosmetics, and it has been working very well. I just don't think it compares to the NYX because it's not that pigmented, but it does do the job. So I'm going to be using the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in internal white. I'll be putting this. When I blend it out, I'll show you guys how it looks. I'm gonna blend this out with my finger. And this pencil is this jumbo pencil. This jumbo pencil is really like cheap. Like it does the job. If you guys can see, it's still a little white, so it does do the job. But I think this pencil was like $2. It works perfectly fine. I really want to go for a matte look, but I'm probably going to be using Sparkle to go in with this nice pink color. It's from Lorac, and like it's like broken, so I have to really be. It's called Guava. There it is. So we're gonna use a Sheeny Cosmetics eyeshadow brush, and let's start packing this on. Oh, it's such a pretty pink. I love it. So just put this all over the lid. I just took the remainder that was here that kind of fell on it, so you honestly do not need a lot. If you're not wearing a pink dress, honestly just switch up the colors. If you're wearing like a soft lavender dress, do a lavender smoky, not a smoky, but like a soft, you know, eye. So that's about it. That's all I'm gonna put on my lid because I don't want to go too crazy. And now we're gonna start working into the crease. I started working on the crease and everything, and it's been like, I did it for like 2 minutes before I realized my camera died, so I'm just going to show you guys what I did, and then we're just going to move on from there. I took this Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush, and I took this nice brown light color. I dipped it in, and I kind of sweeped it on top until it was a nice transition color. Then what I did is I took this brown color right here, and I kind of tapped a little bit on it and then took off the excess, and I started working, but I'll keep going to show you guys because I'm building my color. What I said was I kind of kept it on the outer corner, and the rest of the product I kind of dragged it in because you kind of want that dimension not only on the outer but on the inner as well. So drag it in and just keep building that color. I'm going to take this fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take that same transition color that we used, which is this one right here. I'm going to tap it in, not a lot, and then kind of tap off the excess and kind of blend it all out so there's no harsh lines because this is a soft look. So now let's go back and pack on that guava color again because it has lost its pink. Like I said, you don't really need too much. And just pack it on over. So I'm kind of noticing that it is still a little bit on the white side. So what I am going to do is, like I said, I was going to use a sparkly color, so why not? I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics, which one is this? 120 color palette, the 4th edition, and I am going to take this nice pink color on the same brush, just pack it on. It's coming out nice and pinky, just the way we want it. This is more of a transition color and a crease color, the brown, so you don't really want it overpowering on your lid. What we're gonna do is we're going to work on our under eye concealer because we're going to work on the lower lash line a little bit later. I'm gonna take my MAC Pro Long Concealer, and it is in the color NW20. All you really need is one pump of this and just pat it underneath. This is also going to be your highlight color, so you really want to focus that on the triangle, which we're gonna build up. We're gonna give it just a little bit on the bottom of our nose, like that, make sure it's straight. A little bit on our cupid's bow, and kind of the rest on the chin because that's what we really want to highlight. We're also gonna do a little bit on the forehead, above the eyebrow. Make sure you put a little bit on the sides of your nose because that's gonna make you look more awake. You wanna kind of bring out our features. So we're highlighting to bring out our features, and we're going to contour to kind of make dimension in our face. I am going to use my, like a dome brush. The first thing I'm going to do is really focus on everything but my eyes because I kind of want it to dry underneath there. And all we're going to do is just pat it over. But this is all nice and blended. We are going to go in with a setting powder. You do need some type of coverage to put on the bottom of your eyes and your, basically everything. So I would really suggest using a finishing spray or a powder. So I'm gonna use NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and I'm kind of gonna pack, like just gonna pat it, because we don't really want it going in swishy motions. Let's just bring it back to the eyes right now. We're just going to put a little dimension on the top liner. This nice bottom lash brush, and I'm gonna mix this brown and black color on the bottom right here. We're just gonna kind of pack this on as close as the lash line as possible. We're just gonna take that jumbo pencil again, and I'm gonna run that along my lash line. And I'm also going to put this in the inner tear duct. We're gonna take this nice little flat brush, and we are going to take not white, because I am a little bit dark for white. We're gonna take kind of like a peachy color and just mix these two colors together. I'm going to take that same kind of bottom lash, and I'm going to mix those two browns that we used on the lid, and just start working that. Now we're going to move on to the face. We're going to do mascara last, because I like to load on my mascara since we are not using some false lashes today. If you would like to use false lashes, go ahead, be my guest. This BH Cosmetic Jumbo Concealer Pencil, and it's in dark olive. I take my index finger, I put it up on my hairline, and I put it out. And that is where, I think I learned this from one of the YouTubers, but that is where I'm going to stop my contour. I'm not going to go anywhere below that. And of course, my stick has to be sharpened. Just ran throughout my whole house like a madman, and it ended up being in one of my brush bins. Just find where the hollows of your cheeks are and kind of just draw it. If you guys don't like a pencil contour, just go ahead and use a powder. Contour, I'm telling you, even if you're gonna sit there for like 15 minutes just blending everything out, do it. It's so worth it. Sun Bronze 022. This is the Rimmels bronzer. I think so. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my Real Techniques contour brush. I'm gonna dip it in. Okay, so I am going to be using this really pink blush. I'm not going to be putting it all over my face, but it's from the Dream Bounce Blush collection from Maybelline New York, and it's in 05. The color is fresh pink. I'm just going to pat that in and put it on the apples of my cheeks and work back. Always like to finish it off with a nice highlight, so I'm going to be using a highlight from this palette. I think it's from CoverGirl, I'm not sure, it's very old. I've used this in my other tutorials. I'm going to be using a nice fan brush and this color, which is almost done, and I'm really upset. I'm just going to dip it in there and just put it on the tops of my cheekbones. Sometimes the lighting is just horrible and you can't even see anything. So that is done. let us now blend everything together. And I'm going to take my stippling brush and just blend it all in. That was weird. I just set our eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Great Lash if I can find it. We're just gonna set them like that because I do have sad eyebrow hair. So we're just gonna set it, and we're done with that. Now we're going to use, if you guys want to use fake eyelashes, go ahead and use fake eyelashes. I am going to use my Jordana Best Lash Extreme. Remember that this is a soft look, so I just like big eyelashes. If you guys want to go for like a nice look, one layer is perfectly fine. I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna keep it like this because I like it. But I tend to not do my bottom lashes until like I'm done with my top lashes, because I usually get like eyelash and mascara on the top of my head. I decided that I'm gonna go for a nice peachy pink color. So to line my lips, I'm using Jordana Tawny lip liner. I decided that I am going to mix like 3 colors. I'm going to use the Chanel Petite Peachy, I don't know, but it's in a 148, and that's just gonna go right on top. We are almost done. All we have to do is cover the bottom lashes, and then our look is complete. This is the finishing look. I hope you guys liked it. I really wanted to do a nice prom tutorial. This is the finishing look. You can always switch up the colors with this, but it's a very soft look, and I am in love with this look. I hope you guys had a really great time trying to recreate this look. If you did, please tag me on Instagram of the look. I'll definitely have all the products that I used today listed below. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, like I said. And I hope you guys have a wonderful prom, and I will see you next time. Bye!